Hello there, Pisces. How's it going, you guys? It's time for your reading. My name is Kelly, and I will be doing the read here for you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying your day. All right, so let's get into it. Just shuffle the cards here a little bit. I just smudged everything, so... All right, let's grab the runes. Let's get right into it. All right, what's going on with Pisces? Nathi's. Don't necessarily like the rune really, but I like the way it sounds. Nathi's. Nathi's is a hardship. It's this is something, some sort of a hardship. But I can't really tell with this first rune until we get much further into the reading. So Nathi's is not just a hardship, it can also be learning something too. So we'll see. What's going on with Pisces? Urus. Well, hey. Urus is an awesome rune to have right here next to Nathi's because Urus is strength. This is like something we're built for. We're strong. Yeah, whatever this hardship is, we're very, very strong through it. I mean, in other words, we can handle it. The universe generally doesn't throw things that we can't handle at us. What's going on with Pisces? Then we have the sun, and this is even better news. Wow, Pisces. Sowilo right here next to the next to Urus. This makes this strength even 10 times stronger. Urus is named after the aurochs, and the aurochs is like a wild type of a cattle, but you could never tame it, but it was extremely strong and powerful. And now you have this sun here next to it. That, that's even more powerful, more strength. What's going on with Pisces? Wang Yu. Oh, that's another good rune. And look at it. These are two very good runes surrounded, with the sun right in the middle of it. So this sun kind of amplifies these two runes. This is happiness and joy. This is telling you here, Pisces, to go for what makes you happy. All right. I kind of picture, you putting others first, other than yourself. And this is telling you here to put yourself first. Do you? Do here what makes you happy. What else is going on with Pisces? Therasis. You see these two are kind of touching. So this is definitely this is kind of like a painful hardship that you have to go through, but we're built for it. Whatever this is, whatever this painful hardship is that we have to push ourselves through, it's going to be just fine because, we're going to find what makes us happy and we're going to push through this. What's going on with Pisces? Wang Yu. You know, and Wang Yu is interesting. It's talking about unhappiness when it's in reverse, and it's touching thoracicis right here, which is it's like a painful obstacle that needs to get broke through. It's going to get broke through regardless because it's in the upright. I mean, it's going to get smashed through. But it may be painful. But this right here is talking about how somebody may see you. They may see some sort of hidden grief within you. There could be some sort of grief or something. Maybe this person may find you emotionally distant. Maybe like going into hermit mode on purpose, just to get away from everything, maybe. Yeah. What else is going on with Pisces? And then we have Tiwaz. So, you know, Pisces, like I said, this is somebody else's energy, but then again, it's still our energy as well. This is Sagittarius energy. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. I also see Cancer energy as well. Yeah. But this person, you know, this person sees you, I mean, this is not a bad rune. This is moving forward. This is victory. They see you as like a warrior. See, look at this. We're strong. We're built for this. They see you as a warrior without aggression. You know, somebody who doesn't stop. You know, you don't have to be aggressive to be a warrior. That's for sure. That's good. What else? Kenaz. Well, that's a really good rune there too, and that's really kind of interesting too, because it's like talking about, you know, this person really admires you. They admire your creativity. They admire something about you. They admire your light. You know, this person may see you kind of like emotionally. They may see some sort of hidden grief or something, and maybe deliberately emotionally withdrawing, but they really respect your creativity, and they see you as someone, you know, that brings light into a dark room. What's going on with Pisces? Tiwaz. Wow. Awesome, really. If you look over here at Nathi's, the very first rune over here. Here, I'll show you. Here, I gotta roll this up. Yeah, the very first rune I always incorporate with the last rune and also with the middle rune. It gives me a better idea of what's really going on. And with Tiwaz here, this is like a spear that a warrior carries. Okay, this is a spear, and it means forward movement. It means victory and success. And whatever this hardship here is, it's going to become, you're going to have the strength to overcome it. Yeah, this is you overcoming this because we're built for it. Yeah, we're definitely built for this one. And we're going to overcome it, whatever it is. Whatever it is that we're, whatever this hardship is, this lacking, this painful thing that we need to move through, we're going to come out of it way ahead. So I like it. Let's pull some cards out too. What's going on with Pisces? The King of Swords, huh? The King of Swords, air energy. The King of Swords is, he's guided by logic. This is a very logical person, logical energy. And I think that's what a lot of us are doing. We're using our logic, but there's probably more to this. Let's clarify it. Why is the King of Swords there? The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups, wow. This is, to me, Pisces, it could be like... combining logic and emotion, using your logic and your emotions, because the cups are emotions and the swords are more like thoughts and logic. What else? Let's get one more. And you got the Star. The Star. Well, you could be receiving some guidance or support from someone who, has some sort of authority or some sort of empathy. Like I said, there could be some sort of hidden grief there somewhere. At least somebody sees that in you. Somebody sees that with you. Yeah. Because the Star, it talks about healing and renewal. Divine guidance. This could also be, either you or somebody that is going to make a heartfelt proposal to speak truthfully and honestly after, feeling very vulnerable for a long time. So somebody could be moving towards you that has been feeling very vulnerable, but they're going to be using their logic and their emotions. That's only for some of us. And I think for most of us, this is like stepping into a leadership position. Just like the other day when I pulled those runes out for one of the readings, and it was like stepping into a position of authority and leadership. And I think that this is probably more so what this is saying here, just by looking at the runes, because I see victory here. I see warrior energy. So I think that that's really what this is most likely probably for most of us talking about. Yeah. Let's get some more cards out here. Well, you got the three of Pentacles. Yeah. Keep doing what you're doing, Pisces. Whatever you're doing, I feel that you are on the right track. Okay, so don't change anything. Just keep going the course. You're on the right track for sure. Let's get one more card. And even this spread here tells me you're on the right track with the Star. You're on the right track, Pisces. Let's get one more card. You got the Emperor. Wow, see what I say about stepping into a leadership position. You know, that is a leader. The Emperor is a leader. This is a leadership position. This is what you're stepping into. And this is what you're going through. See, look at this. Look at Thoracisus right here. And look at it on his belt buckle. This is us. We don't play around. You know? This is the warrior energy in us that we may not see, but other people see. And this is, you know, it's non-aggressive. But it's definitely leading us to this, and this is going to be a victory and a success. So I like that. Just keep doing what you're doing, Pisces. There's nothing you're doing wrong. So, yeah. What else? You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe. And see, here's Cancer energy. I see a lot of Cancer energy in this reading. Let's get one more card. Oh. Nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. Nothing is yet set in stone. So just keep doing what you're doing, Pisces. You're on the right track. Nothing's set in stone yet, but it never is, you know. And don't let your past hold you back, Pisces. South Node. Don't let your past hold you back. All right. Let's get into these warm runes. These are from Ireland and Scotland. They're, oh, I don't know. They're tree energy. And they're from like the Roman Empire days or even before. Yeah. So let's see what's going on with Pisces. Arwish. Passion. What else? Well, we'll see. What else is going on with Pisces? That came up yesterday. Arwish. It could be anger too. Let's see what else. Be. Well, you know, be is not anger, that's for sure. Be is, this is one of the happiest cards in the whole, happiest runes in the whole set. Be. What else? Oops, oh my goodness. Farron. All right, so let's look at what these are talking about here. All right, so as far as Arwish goes, this could also indicate like the color red. The color red may be something to somebody. But, you know, this could talk about possible embarrassment. You know, maybe somebody could be embarrassed slightly, you know. It's nothing really all that too serious, really. If it's anything about being embarrassed, it's like, you know, it's not, yeah, it's not that bad. But this can also talk about, you know, obsession. So, you know, just be careful about that, all right? It says here to look inside yourself and do some serious self-reflection and shadow work. And we do that every day. So, you know, like I said, we're on the right track, Pisces, all right? It says here it's time to grow and improve and find a way to free yourself from any anger, okay? So some of you may have some anger problems, but it's going to go away here with bad. This is talking about joyful beginnings. Yeah. By the way, Arwish is the elder tree. Yeah. Let's look at Be. The happiest rune in my opinion, it's the happiest rune in the deck. This is the birch tree. And it's associated with joyful beginnings. Yeah. So something new is starting. You're going to be victorious over something here. And like I said, Pisces, we're built for it. We got the strength and the power to do it. And it's just talking about that change can sometimes be a little bit uncomfortable and challenging. And that's what we're going through right now. It can be a little bit uncomfortable and definitely challenging. This is challenging for sure. It definitely is. But it says here, now is the time to get ready for changes and transformations, because that's what's coming ahead. All right. So get ready, Pisces. Change and transformation is coming ahead. That's what this card's talking about. And let's look over here to Farron. There it is, Farron. And this is the alder tree, Pisces. Yeah. And the meaning of this particular card is spiritual guidance, creativity, choices, emotional safety, and protecting yourself from harm. Okay, and that's basically, somebody might see you as deliberately going into hermit mode, but it's just, you're just protecting yourself. You know what I mean? It says, be open for advice from somebody who you highly value, and don't forget to follow your instincts and listen to your intuition. So, as long as you're doing all that, everything is all good. And it's also talking about gathering information for the future. So there's going to be some sort of information that you need to gather for the future, because you have some new beginnings coming. I like it. All right, Pisces. All right, let me see. I'm going to pull some shadow cards here now, because we do shadow work every day. Just like what Our Wish is talking about, doing shadow work. This could just simply be blushing too, or passion. What's going on with Pisces? Slower pace. Appreciate the journey rather than rushing towards the destination. Interesting. I'm always in such a hurry. What's going on with Pisces? Adaptability. Think outside the box and find creative solutions to life's challenges. What's going on with Pisces? We're definitely going to have to be adapted to get through this difficult situation. Dual nature. With great power comes great responsibility in accepting consequences. And I see a lot of great power coming to us, Pisces. This is us. We're stepping into that, authoritarian person, not like we're taking care of our lives is what I'm saying. I'm not talking about becoming a tyrant or something. I'm talking about being authoritative, being the authority over your life. Yeah. The warrior, the non-aggressive warrior. All right, let's get one of these, a couple of these. What's going on with Pisces? Trust your feelings. You are unique. Your destiny is waiting for you to write your story and pave your own path. Follow your heart and don't let others dictate who you should be. So yeah, and this goes right along here with Wang Yu. Do what makes you happy, all right? Other people just got to realize that, you're not here to live their life. You're here to live your life. You know what I mean? And trust your feelings. Simplify life. Life is meant to be simple and easy, and don't let superficial energies distract you from your true essence. Simplicity and purity will lift your spirit. Pisces. No debate. No debate. You don't need to do anything to be more worthy. You are valuable regardless of your circumstances. And you always have been, and you always will be. And it's not up for debate. So there you have it, Pisces. I really like that. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. If you haven't, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys again tomorrow. All right, Pisces? All right, Pisces. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.